Welcome to the Metal and Shit podcast.
Metal and shit.
So, what we do here is we talk about metal, hard rock, and then wherever else it takes us.
And shit.
My name is Pedro.
My name is Harold.
Good enough. And today we're going to talk about the topic that made us want to do this podcast. Now, we've been talking on podcasts before, but this particular thing took it over the edge.
This was the catalyst that got me out of bed.
Literally
out of bed and into this room to start this project. And I would like, you should do the honors because it's your baby.
So, the Motley Crue song,
which we grew up with.
We love. This was one of our seminal bands. This was one of the bands that.
Back to the semen.
Always. The band, we listened to every lyric, every riff, anything they did, we loved it.
We even wrote a letter together to Motley Crue.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
We have to find that.
I
was Mick Mars in elementary school for Halloween once.
I was Vince Neil that same Halloween.
So that's what this band means to us. But one day this song was playing in my head. And I'm thinking about the lyrics as I'm singing them that I've never thought about before. And I went, are they saying what I think they're saying?
Now brace yourself. Now, I'm going to jump in here real quick and say, Pete and I discussed this at length prior to doing this segment or this episode. So we're not going to pretend to be surprised at what you're about to hear. But you're going to be surprised.
You should pull up the text stream.
I will. I'll
pull it up.
I'll edit that in. I'm not going to.
So
you are going to be surprised about what you're about to hear.
I pulled it up on Google, the lyrics, and I went, holy shit. And I was like, now, I have a daughter and a son.
And I have a daughter and a son as well.
So, it struck me in a completely different way.
It's like porno. It's like, can I just say, it's like porno, right? Prior to, I know it's a double standard, but prior to my daughter being born, I'm a guy. I like porno. You're a guy. You like porno, most likely. And if you're a girl, maybe, right?
Who knows?
The moment I found out my wife was pregnant with a girl, ruined porno for me for like a solid year and a half. Just had to say that. Now, with that in mind, that's why these lyrics hit me as hard as they did, hit Pete as hard as they did. Probably wouldn't have hit either of us as hard if we didn't have our own kids.
I wouldn't even thought about it in this context.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't even... You'll see. So the name of the song is All in the Name Of by Motley Crue on the album Girls, Girls, Girls.
Pow.
Released in 1987. So we were 9 years old.
9.
9.
And we're listening, and we were listening,
singing, and
religiously listening to these lyrics and singing them back. So,
let's start with the first verse.
This is so...
She's only 15. She's the reason that I can't sleep. You say illegal. I say legal's never been my scene. I try like hell, but I'm out of control. Okay.
Yeah. Now, who goes first?
We're just going to stop there.
Yeah.
That's the first verse of she's 15. I know it's illegal, but I don't give a fuck.
Well, it's worse. It's that I can't help myself, which is different than not giving a fuck.
True.
And so that was going to be my point, but if you'd like to make yours first, please.
No, that's fine.
Okay,
so I read it as she's the reason I can't sleep. You say it's illegal. I say illegal's never been my scene. I feel like she's saying it's out of control because she's so hot,
right,
for whatever reason.
But reading it through the lens of 2018 and the age that we're at now, okay? He goes, I try like hell, but I'm out of control. Okay? To me, that sounds like...
And how old was he when this came out?
I don't know, but it sounds to me like he's admitting he's a fucking sexual predator. If you're acknowledging the kid's underage, and you're acknowledging that they're hot, but you can't control yourself, and that you're way older and you know it's illegal, you're basically admitting that you have a problem. Now...
So, can I point something out?
Go ahead.
In this time period of hair metal craziness... I can only imagine how many underage girls made it through security and who God knows what they did. But...
We do know what they did.
But God knows what they did, right? Now, he's not saying, oh shit, I thought she was 18, but she was 15.
Right.
And this isn't even as bad as Winger saying she's only 17. This girl is 15.
Yeah, that's, 15.
Does she exactly exist?
I don't know.
Why would you write this song if she didn't exist?
I don't know.
That's even creepier.
Go on with the lyrics.
So, all in the name of rock and roll. For sex and sex, I'd sell my soul.
Again, dude's got a fucking problem. But, okay.
All right, next verse.
Yeah.
Pretty, pretty, so innocent. She says you ain't seen nothing yet. Brings me a dirty, dirty magazine. There she was for all the world to see. I try like hell, but I'm out of control. I feel like you needed to. You almost jumped out of your skin.
I almost freaked out. So do me a favor and do that again a little bit.
Pretty, pretty, so innocent.
Yeah.
She says you ain't seen nothing yet. Brings me a dirty, dirty
Okay.
magazine.
So here's a gripe I have. So he's describing the girl as innocent. Pretty, pretty, and so innocent. Once again, sexual predator. All day long, every day, this guy. Who wrote the lyrics? Probably Nikki Sixx.
Songwriter, Nikki Sixx / Vince Neil.
How the fuck did I know that from back then? I don't know how I remembered that.
I don't know.
Okay, so one of the two of them is a serial rapist. Let's just call it what it is. Let's just fucking...
Okay. Allegedly, and in his opinion.
Right. I'm not going to adjudicate this in the court of public opinion here and now, okay? I'm not going to do that. But, I mean, let's just address, and neither of us want to get into this from a political standpoint, but it's 2018. We got the Me Too thing going on, the potential Him Too thing going on. Can you imagine if this song came out today?
Dude, I just looked at the last verse.
Okay, do the last verse. Do it.
Wait, so when I read this, part of me thought, how old was Samantha Fox when she was in that magazine in Europe? It was like a paper. And she was like underage, but she was topless in a paper. Remember that was like a huge deal because then she became famous of a singer.
Yeah.
And then my first, part of me was trying to figure out what he was talking about. And I'm like, is he singing about her? But then, so he goes through on the name of for sex or sex I'd sell my soul. All right, last verse.
Yeah.
All right.
Hit me with it.
Says to me, Daddy, can I have some candy? Want to be your nasty anytime you want. You know you can have me.
Okay. So there's incest. Now we're talking incest.
Dude, what's that? But
right.
Guess what? It's all in the name of rock and roll, dude.
It's all yeah.
That's
No.
cool.
And this I already said this in another episode. This is why Nirvana ended hair metal, and it makes me happy because it's this type of fucking garbage lyrics. I'm not offended. They don't offend me. They're just empty. It's about nothing. Wow, you wrote lyrics about fucking a girl. Wow, write about fucking the end of the world. There's so many. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Are
you a virgin?
I have 2 kids.
Okay. Am I a virgin? No. So who the fuck needs lyrics about sex? If you're,
dude,
who cares?
Now imagine the kid that's 16, 17, 18 at this time listening to this. It's not a big deal.
I don't think. Right.
I'm not saying, but at that time, they're like, she goes to a different school than me.
Yeah. I don't think it's that big. I really, at the end of the day, look, did I grow up to be a sexual predator? Arguably. No, I did not. Arguably.
That makes me feel much more comfortable being your friend.
I know in advance that you're not a sexual predator. So we both grew up.
That's true.
Right, it's true. We both grew up eating, sleeping, and breathing Motley Crue. Neither of us are raping 15-year-olds. So now we can go into how much the lyrics really matter, and then we can talk about Ozzy Osbourne's Suicide Solution.
It's gross.
No, it's fucking sickening. It really is. But it's not though.
I'd like to think.
So this is us going back in after Pete lost his hard drive space. You hit record. You running? All right, so we're coming back in after you lost your hard drive space. 1, 2, 3. So, who wants to explain the technical difficulty?
I ran out of hard drive space. It kept warning me, and I was like,
You were just warn. It doesn't fucking matter. So,
and then it just stopped.
It took a shit.
So I just had to delete. I don't even know what I deleted. I'll probably regret some of it later.
We just lost a solid 20 minutes of.
But I did it all in the name of rock.
All in the name of rock.
Cool.
For a 15-year-old girl, right? Just admit it. Admit
No,
it. Admit it.
no.
15-year-old girl.
No.
All right.
Boy.
Yeah. That's what I like to hear.
All right, so.
I remember
like
where
to
we
hear
left
that.
off. Do you want to pick that up from there?
Yeah, you were talking about a rafting trip.
The rafting
We
trip.
were talking about the song "It Goes Down."
She goes down.
She goes down. It goes.
It goes down. She
She's
goes down.
gender fluid and
I choose it to go
binary,
down.
whatever gender.
I'll take it over.
pronouns.
Oh yeah, the binary thing. So you were talking about how
I got in trouble for singing those lyrics. and
She
you
goes
were
down,
going
right.
down a rafting trip.
right. So my father and I were rafting down the Delaware River. Whatever age I was too young, and I had my Walkman, and I had Dr. Feelgood in my headphones the whole time, and I was singing the lyrics, and my dad, I'd be like, Dad, listen to this, but like I remember on that boat or on that raft listening to She Goes Down and being like, she goes down, my dad never, ever, like, he never cracked any emotion. Like, I think he just didn't want to have the sex talk with me on the raft.
100% know where he's coming from.
Because he's stuck in a raft with me. So if we get into a fight, one of us has to jump ship, or, like, he's stuck there.
He probably wanted to jump when he heard you singing it.
Yeah, so then, I don't know what the point of the story was, because, we lost 15 minutes of our lives, and I have mental conditions that make me forget things.
Yes.
So
but no, we were talking about...
I don't even know why we're here. Why are we even here?
Why are we here? So yeah, moral of the story is there's some lot of dirty crap going on in that time period that would never stand today. Can you imagine a song coming out today?
No.
In this political,
I
social environment.
I can, because of here's the double standard. I feel like it's acceptable in rap, right? So you got your Cardi B's and you got your yeah, right? And those lyrics, I mean,
but they don't sing specific
about underage. Yeah, you're right.
He specifically said 15.
Yeah, no.
This wasn't like we decoded it through the lyric, like the daddy.
But
like,
what about where was the outrage from the adults back then? I don't remember any.
I don't remember. There could have been.
I don't think there was.
Think they even knew it was happening.
Because they were all focused on Ozzy Osbourne and Suicide Solution and those lyrics. But
also you didn't have it on YouTube constantly streaming and stuff. Like you had your cassette in your box or your vinyl in your room or on your Walkman, and they never even heard it.
Yeah.
Which now they do with phones, but I just don't feel like it was as prevalent.
Nah.
And I don't think parents knew what the hell you were listening to back then.
Yeah, they weren't.
And they didn't give as much of a shit as they do now.
True. I mean, this is the era of, having swing sets with rust on it, and we didn't care, and we all survived.
Right.
So, yeah, there's something to be said maybe for helicopter parenting now. And
Tipper Gore. She cared too much.
You know what? In hindsight, I'm glad she did what she did.
Why? She helped the music industry.
Yeah.
Oh, parent warning? I want that album.
What? Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
She helped the music industry.
Yeah,
NWA, parent warning? I got to hear that shit.
Yep. And nobody at Sam Goody gave a fuck who they were selling to. They didn't.
I worked at Sam Goody.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I worked at
high school,
FYE.
End of high school.
I worked in FYE for a while.
Oh, yeah. Sam Goody. Dude, best random Sam Goody story.
Let's hear it.
Raging Against the Machine.
Yeah.
Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
Yeah.
We have the Rage Against the Machine CD in, me and one of the managers, and we're just doing stock and stuff. Nobody's in the store. It was in the middle of Princeton. Wait.
Yeah, why'd you do that? Too late. Whatever.
You can edit it out.
We were in the middle of a place. In a town.
So anyway, people start coming in, and just, Rage is playing, but, kind of low. All of a sudden, I hear, fuck you, I won't do what you tell me.
He won't do what you tell him.
And there's people everywhere. I remember, this is like in the age of Tracy Chapman, like that kind of music was like popular where I was. So these people were not buying Rage Against the Machine albums. And me and my manager turned to each other and went, oh shit. And I remember running back to the back room where the main CD player was and like jumping on the grenade and turning it off.
Nice.
Yeah, that was scary. I thought I was going to get fired. Luckily, nobody complained. And I think they thought it was funny.
I gotta say, I remember sitting in my bedroom God, I wish I could tell you the age I was. However old I was in 91 or 92. Definitely 92, actually, now that I think about it. And I remember listening to WSOU, which, by the way, also gives away our location, but whatever.
Oh, my gosh.
Pirate radio, college radio.
Dude, that's a whole show.
The importance of 89.5.
Yes.
I remember hearing Rage Against the Machine for the first time.
I'm writing that down.
Write it down. And thinking, I didn't care that it was rap or rap metal. None of that even crossed my mind. All I could hear was Zach De La Rocha. And I remember thinking and saying to myself, whoever is singing for this band sounds like an angry woman. That was it. That was my first impression of Rage Against the Machine. Little did I know that they would eventually change my life, and not just my life, but the whole music industry. But we're not going there.
We're totally off.
We're off. Yeah. No,
all right. So please subscribe.
Are we done
with this topic?
You're gonna give me a 5-minute warning next time?
No.
Thanks.
Subscribe, hit the notification bell.
What he said.
Post a comment if there's a song or a lyric or something that we like. I'm sure we missed some crazy lyric and somebody's poisoned. I don't know.
You said Poison. Poison sucks.
Poison didn't suck.
They're terrible.
I mean,
CeCe DeVille was a good guitar player.
I mean, he was totally overrated.
Very overrated. Fuck that guy.
I mean, pick up that guitar and talk to me. He didn't talk to anybody with his guitar. But anyway,
I don't even know those lyrics because I was never that gay to listen to that kind of shit. I don't know any Poison because I'm better than that. And why you weren't, I don't know.
I wasn't.
It's all right.
So anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
Subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave us a comment, argue with us, tell us we're wrong, tell us we're right. We don't care. Find a lyric that we missed, and we'll talk about it. All right? Give us topics if you want to hear us talk stupid about something.
Give us things to do and stuff.
I have a list, but we could use more.
And I'll tell you what, hate mail's always fucking welcomed.
And what do we always say when we're departing?
See ya!